This week's episode sponsored by dailygiving.org. Great organization gives out money on your behalf, $1 a day. What could be a better way to honor somebody than giving them that, even for a week or 2 weeks? Check out dailygiving.org, dailygiving.org. So we are now almost there. The holiday of Passover, the holiday of getting together and speaking about the miracles, remembering what it was like to have slavery and then turn it into freedom. This is the Jewish story. This is the stuff of what makes us a nation. I want to share with you just quickly an observation and a thought maybe. This past week for the Shabbat show, we went to a matzah factory. Great place in Brooklyn, great Rabbi Torsky. And we were baking matzah with a whole bunch of great guys that came on the mentor trip, guys involved in Project Inspire. And towards the end of the show, we got involved in a matzah run. So basically, you got to get everything done in 18 minutes. That's all you got, 18 minutes. And the rabbi takes me, we were filming this. If you want to check it out, go to theshabbatshow.com. And Rabbi takes me to a part of this, it's a converted sanctuary that's now a matzah factory. And he takes me to the side, and there's a big clock. And he's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "I'm ready." And I punch the clock, and it starts. 18 minutes. It goes to one side, and there's a guy pouring the water, just amount of water, and the guy mixing it into dough. And then once it's fully mixed, the rabbi takes it and he cuts it up and he gives it to the different people, and they start rolling it and rolling it and rolling it. And this is all happening, and everybody is fully focused. You got 18 minutes to go from getting the dough ready to getting it out to getting it through. And then as it's being done, they take it and they put it on these little sheets and they run it to the back. And the back is this massive oven that's 1,300 degrees, and some incredible guy in a mask taking it, and they bring it to a table and they get it more, and they put it to a new thing, like a longer stick. And kids, like 15, 14-year-old kids, are running it close to the oven. And this man is manning these two massive ovens, and they're putting it in, and he's making sure it works. And he's got 10 seconds to get it in and get it out, or else the thing's going to erupt in flames. And they put it into another thing where two other people looking to see if it cooked enough. It goes into the good basket. And this is all happening. It was all happening. Hundreds of pounds of matzahs are happening in a few minutes. It was unbelievable. As this is going on, I'm watching all the pieces come together. And there's two things that really get me. Get a lot done. You get a lot done. They're making matzahs. Hundreds of matzahs are coming out of this small little shul that's turned into a matzah factory. Two things that really threw me. Number one was everybody was there. I don't mean there, like no one had a phone. No one was having a conversation. They were zoned. 18 minutes. I got a job to do. And no one did it alone. For this to work, everyone played their part like a clock. Each piece fit in perfectly. This is the story of the Jewish people. For us to be successful, you got to be here. Not in the future, not in the past, not distracted. God gives us every day what he wants of us. That person in front of you, that thing you're saying, that thing you're studying, the job you're going to, you've got what's in front of you. And once we realize that, if we're fully present and we realize that I just want to do my job the best possible, and we give expression and we give room for others to do theirs together, as the lens pans back, we're greater than we possibly could have been alone. As the Seder comes, look around the table, whether you're sitting alone or you're sitting with lots of people. Be there. Connect to something bigger than what's in front of us. Connect to the history. Connect to the fact these Seders have been for generation. Connect to the larger narrative. Be at the Seder fully and let whoever is around you play their part. Give room for everybody. If we can just be in the moments that are given to us, and we can allow other people to be parts of this larger whole, that I think is the secret of the matzah. That I think is the secret of the Jewish people. That I think is the secret of how to live our greatest life. Happy Passover.